HydroBall is a high-energy, water-based contact sport played on these large floating platforms. Players run, slide, tackle, and dive across these unstable surfaces while trying to throw a weighted foam ball into a floating hoop. Because, the platforms move with every step. Balance and agility are everything. The game mixes basketball, water polo, rugby, and a bit of obstacle course chaos, making it, honestly, one of the most entertaining new-age sports out there. HydroBall takes place on a floating water arena. The main court is made up of floating platforms, sized at 32 meters by 20 meters, built from interlocked buoyant tiles. The surface has a slight wobble to increase difficulty, and is covered in non-slip foam. The arena is divided into several zones. The mid-deck zone at the center is the main passing and movement area. Side decks are narrow lanes for fast runners. Splash zones are gaps in the platforms that players must jump across. Goal pools, or end zones, are where the hoops float on tethered anchors. The hoops stand 1.6 meters above the water, each a floating ring attached to a weighted base. The hoops move slightly, creating unpredictable aiming and honestly, adding to the challenge. The HydroBall itself is a weighted foam ball, weighing between 800 grams and 1.2 kilograms. It's water-resistant, soft, and impact-safe, designed for long throws and safe collisions. Players wear water-grip shoes, a light life vest or buoyancy vest, knee and elbow waterproof guards, and, if they want, optional gloves for grip. Alright, so, each team lines up with 5 players on the platform, plus 2 substitutes ready to jump in. Rolling substitutions are totally allowed, which keeps things fresh and dynamic. Now let's break down the player positions. The striker is your main shooter, super agile and quick on their feet. The runner specializes in fast movement, darting across those narrow decks like it's nothing. Then there's the defender, whose job is to tackle, block, and push opponents out of the way. The keeper is stationed to guard the floating hoop area. And finally, the midfielder controls passing and ball recovery, keeping the game flowing. So, a HydroBall match is split into 3 periods, and each period is 8 minutes long. That short match duration keeps the action intense and, honestly, pretty physically demanding for everyone out there. Here's how the scoring works. A normal throw gets you 2 points. If you pull off a long-range throw from the mid-deck, that's 3 points. Trick shots, like a spin, bounce, or behind-the-back throw, add a 1-point bonus. And a dunk, where you jump and score right in the hoop, is worth 3 points. But, hey, that move is risky, since dunkers might end up taking a splash into the water. Light to moderate contact is allowed in HydroBall, but grabbing life vests is a big no-go. Pushing opponents into the water, that's totally legal, as long as it's done safely. If a player falls into the water, they have to re-enter from their team's side dock. There's also a 20-second shot clock to keep the pace fast and exciting. The ball can't be held for more than 5 seconds without dribbling or passing. And dribbling? You can do it by bouncing the ball on the platform, or even with a mini water bounce. Pretty cool, right? The platforms wobble with every sprint, shaking the whole court. Falling into the water is common and, honestly, can even be part of a team's strategy. The floating hoop is not fixed. It moves with the waves and shifts when players land near it. Oh, and the ball becomes slightly slippery when wet, so that adds another layer of difficulty. HydroBall players need exceptional balance and core strength to run on wobbly platforms. Agility is crucial for sharp turns, slides, and jumps over gaps. Quick water recovery skills are needed for fast climb-outs after falling in. Throwing power and accuracy are absolutely essential to score with the weighted foam ball. And of course, tactical awareness helps players know when to push, tackle, or block. Alright, so, each match kicks off with the ball being thrown right into the center splash zone, and yeah, players just dive in to grab it. During the attack phase, teams move forward using quick passes, platform jumps, side lane sprints, and honestly, some pretty tactical pushes or tackles. On defense, opponents are all about blocking, intercepting, or even pushing attackers right into the water. When it comes to scoring, you'll see jump shots, long throws, dunks, and bounce shots right off the platform surface. After a score, both teams get back into formation for the next play. HydroBall, well, it really looks like a water obstacle course, blending martial arts moves with basketball vibes. The visuals are just packed with action, tons of splashes and full of fast-paced motion, tackles, and those huge jumps. Honestly, this sport is just perfect for slow-motion highlights and those cinematic reels everyone loves. So, looking ahead, potential HydroBall leagues could include the HydroBall Rookie Cup, the Pro HydroBall Championship, the Night Splash Series with glowing platforms and neon balls, and, oh yeah, the Mixed Gender Hydro League.